Sram is an easy character according to Ankama, and I agree with that as long as we're not talking about Sram traps, about which after this video I'm planning to make a trapline guide, so stay tuned with the channel. And well, it's about time I finally make this guide. Hello, my name is Nevalon and this is Dofus newbie channel. Ever wondered how to form a deadly trapline as Sram like this? In this video, I will explain you how to create them and burst down your enemies. Let me start that depending when you're watching this video, traps might have changed, so I won't go too deeply into which spell is which. For that, you can always go on DofusDB and read what each trap does, or watch my other guide showing where you can test out classes, including Sram of course. Though there's also a website in which you can simulate traplines, about which I will talk later. So when I talk about traplines, I refer to the chain of traps that you can trigger all at once if they are connected together. Primarily, we want to focus on positioning traps which are allowing us to create them. To make them, we must place the traps in a way where one cell will connect them. For example, using repelling and drift trap together. As you can see, I got first pushed 2 cells and then moved diagonally 1 cell. But what if we place the same traps in the same way but in different order? Result will be opposite. And this is very important to remember that order of traps you place matters. Another example can be using drift trap and secret trap. As you can see, it can be more effective if we place first drift trap rather than the secret trap. Now another factor to keep in mind is that single cell damaging traps such as malevolent trap can stop the target from being positioned further if it's on the way. Repelling trap is supposed to push the target by 2 cells. However, if we for example place malevolent traps on the weight, it will push it only by 1 cell. In a way, it can be helpful to tighten up some space while creating a trapline. But what if we put it on the edge of the positioning traps? Well, it will do additional damage, but it won't stop the target from being positioned. Unless the trapline is more complex. One of the traps that I wanna give some special attention is tricky trap. It pulls the target into its middle spot. What you must here pay attention to is the rotation mechanic there is in Dofus. If there is already target standing on tricky trap and we would want to trigger it by stepping on it with the intention of pulling our target into the middle, it may not really work out the way we want. You see, it all depends on the position of both entities. Tricky trap works clockwise, meaning that it will prioritize pulling the targets in the order presented on the screen. So now that I've explained how traplines work, let me present you the website that allows us to create trapline simulation. So first we go on this French website, that link is in the description. Now this website got 2 other tabs, but we only care about traplines here. We got a map, icons to control the simulation and all the kind of traps, even the sidekick trap, and of course some entities. A part of these black icons, we wanna focus on the first icon, which defines where our trapline should get triggered. Completely on the right side, we can also select different maps. To put anything on the map, we left click, and to remove it, we right click. Now we can take a look at templates that this website got prepared for us. This Sram isn't needed here. We got a trapline, a starting point where it begins, and an entity that is gonna be repositioned. We can see the lines and the arrow showing where the trapline will end. Now knowing all the basics, you can play around and create your own simulations. That will be it for this video. If it helped, then leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to join the community Discord, that link is in the description, and also check out my streams on Twitch. Have fun with your traps and take care.